Hello guys, and welcome to the start of this new series on how to build a Discord bot in Python. Today we're going to be getting the bot set up and making some commands with it. So the first thing you're going to want to do to build your own Discord bot is obviously have Python and some experience in Python, at least basic. You don't need to know much to do this. And you also want to have Visual Studio Code and just some common Python dependencies. So once you have everything installed, you're going to want to make your way to the Discord developer portal. This is where you're going to make your bot, not where you're going to code it, but where you're going to make the actual kind of Discord account that the bot will have. So once you're over here, click new application. You can name this whatever you want. I'm going to name it video bot, and then go ahead and agree to their terms of service and create it. So here's our application. This isn't a bot yet. I'm going to go ahead and choose a profile picture for it. And we're going to go ahead and save changes. And our description is going to be our bot's bio. See, if you go here, I have a bio. This will be our bot's bio. So we're going to say, I am really cool. Ta-da. That's it. Now, to actually make the bot, we're going to go to the bot tab right here. Click add bot. And boom. Now we have an actual Discord bot. You can see video bot 4855, like an actual account. And before we get our token right here, go to privilege gateway intents and just check all of these. These are going to make it just easier. So you can see this allows us to read messages, read the members, presence update. Just allows us to do some cool stuff. Now, this thing right here called a token, this is your bot's login. So never share this with anyone, because if you do, they can log into your bot and execute their own code on it and possibly destroy any servers it's in the process. I typed in the wrong code there. Give me a second. It might ask you for a code when you do this, which is good because you don't want just anyone having your bot's login. Here we go. So this is your bot's username and password, and this is what you're going to use when you're coding your bot. So go ahead and copy this, and you can open up a notepad document real quick and just paste it in there and keep it for later, because this will be used. Now, to actually get the bot in your server, we're going to go Oauth2 URL Generator. And in our scopes, we're going to click bot, just so Discord knows what we're inviting is a bot that will respond to commands. And then we're just going to go ahead and give it administrator permissions. We're going to copy this URL and then move over to Discord. I have a server already set up, but if you don't, just make a new one and make sure you're the owner of it. So we're going to paste our link right here and click on it. You can see video bot and the profile picture and name we made earlier. I'm going to go ahead and add it to the server I'm in currently. And administrator permissions. It's going to ask you to verify yourself. Ta-da! Video bot 4855. I am really cool. So once your bot is in your server, it will be offline, of course, because you have nothing running on it. Make sure everything matches up, that you invited the real bot and everything. And then you're going to want to open a command prompt or a terminal. And here's where we're going to start installing our dependencies. So we're going to go pip install py-cord. So this is just going to install the API wrapper. So you can see that I already have installed, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. So that's literally the only dependency you'll need. This includes everything. So, and then we're going to start by making our project folder. So let's go mkdir, make a directory for video bot. You can name this whatever you want. And then we're going to cd into our directory we just made and open a Visual Studio Code window inside of it. All right, so now we have our code window. Let's make our files. So the two files we're going to want to have are main.py. You can name this Python file whatever. And then let's do a config.json. You can also name this whatever you want. So now that you have these two files, let's start our Python file and let's import our library. So we're just going to at the top say import Discord. And then we're also going to import another part of the Discord library, discord.ext. Or actually, sorry, we're going to say from discord.ext import commands. This is just going to give us some useful tools to work with commands and everything. So let's start in the config JSON file now. And we're just going to type some curly braces and then enter. So this is just where we're going to store some data, just so we don't clutter up this main file. So make a new key called token, and then paste the, hold up. So make a new key called token, and then take your token that you pasted into that notepad file earlier and put it in there. Okay, so now we need to read from the config file. So let's just say with open, and then our path to our config.json file. So that'll just be ./config.json. And then let's just say as config_file data equals json.load config file. Oh, actually, I forgot to import JSON. Sorry. That's one more thing we have to import, just the JSON library. Okay, so now that we've loaded our config file here, let's go outside of this with open, say token equals data, and then the string we made in there, token. So this will just grab this from the config file. I know it seems a bit excessive right now, but it will really help to clear some clutter. Okay, let's initialize two more variables before we make our bot. A description. So let's just say description equals, and just have it as a hi, I'm a bot. So this is just the description of our Discord bot. It's really not that important. And then the main thing that we're going to want to do, this is very important, we're going to want to set our intents. So the main thing we're going to want to do, this is important, set intents equals to Discord dot intents with a capital I, sorry, intents dot all, and that is a function. So this is just going to say when we initialize our bot that it's going to use all of these intents here that allow us to read messages and read guild members and everything. So make sure you have that there. Now let's actually initialize the bot. So we're going to say bot equals discord.bot, and then say our command underscore prefix equals, and then this is the weird part, commands dot when underscore mentioned or, and then our prefix. I'm gonna have mine as a $sign. So this is like the command prefix. So say exclamation mark hello or whatever. We most likely won't be using that though. It's just a cool thing to have. And then description equals description, intents equal intents. This is where we're going to use these two variables. And then another important thing to actually have our bot log in is to, at the bottom of the file, make sure this is under everything you're going to write in the future. Say bot.run and token. And this is where it's pulling our bot's username and password pretty much from this configuration file. And there we go. So just to make sure our bot is online when we're running, we're going to do an async def on underscore ready. And actually we have to put this under a decorator, which is at bot.event. So this is every time a specific event happens, it's going to call this function. So our event in this case is when the bot is logged in and ready. And we're just going to say print. And let's make this an f string and give ourselves a little bit more data. Say in these bot.user.name. This is going to give our bot's name. This can get handy when you're working with a lot of bots at the same time, just to know you didn't actually run the wrong bot. So bot.user.name is ready. So this is just going to tell us if our bot's ready. Now let's run our file here, make sure there's no errors. And as you can see, video bot is ready, which is the name of our bot. And if we go to the server, boom, bot's online. So that just shows that our bot is actually working. And now we need some basic commands. So to start with our commands, we're going to need our decorator. So at bot./_command, and then this will have these the parentheses, and then under it async def, and then the name of our command. For this one, let's make it ping. All right, and then for our arguments, we're going to want to put ctx, and let's say ctx and name. Oh my god, I can't spell name. And we're going to say ctx and name. CTX will be important for sending and reading messages, and a lot more. So make sure you just always put that for good measure. So now we're going to say await ctx.respond. So usually in like discord.py, you would use ctx.send, and you can still use that. It will just give you an error saying the bot didn't respond in Discord, but it will still send the thing. So this just makes sure it doesn't give you that. So we're going to see ctx.respond, and then our string pong. Let's make this an f string so we can give ourselves some more data. Pong, our bot's ping is, and then our variable bot.latency seconds. And then let's say also, comma, your name is name. All right, so now if we run our bot, so if we go in our server and make sure our bot's online, now if we type slash, we should, and slash ping, we should see our command here. So you see how it takes in this name query, this name argument? It's because we put the name here, and then we respond with the name. So let's just say my name is Pong, and slash ping, name Pong. Pong, our bot's ping is this many seconds, and then your name is the argument we passed in. And there we have it. There is the base of a Discord bot and PyCore. And I'll see you guys next time.